Hello, guys, and welcome back to the NW Sportscast. Frustrated, angry, disappointed, upset, all adjectives that we could use to describe the Seattle Mariners in this situation. So yeah, JP Crawford gets us started off with a homer here. You can see he just rips a fastball inside, and it looks great for the
Can I
Mariners.
just comment on the fans are not even full? Like,
Okay,
what are we doing
it
here?
got more filled. It's a Wednesday,
It's a Wednesday in the
but
most
then
critical
Jordan
game of the season.
Alvarez, he hits 160 miles per hour. That ball got out in a hurry.
Hate him.
And then this was a killer. Dubon, 0 home runs with runners in scoring position this year. And look what he does there. 3-run shot to put the Astros up 4-1. And then it's 4-3 with Eugenio Suarez. I'm going to pause real quick. 4-3 Eugenio Suarez. After Julio Rodriguez did not get the job done with bases loaded, Eugenio Suarez singles and scores 2. So we pull within 1. And then here, Julio strikes out. And, once again, for like the third or fourth time, the bench is clear between these two teams. Just super unnecessary stuff. I mean, what's your take on this, Levi?
My take is that the Astros are an evil empire, and they get pleasure. They pleasure themselves by just taking it out and just bullying us.
I mean, the
The,
guy
the
took like
Astros go. The Astros went into this game saying, if we win, we're gonna make sure they know that we are the better team and that they are just our little brothers who cannot beat us. Even if they won 9 times in the regular season, they can't beat us when it counts. And they woke up today and they said, we're gonna let those little Seattle Mariners with their tiny little payroll and their inability to draw an audience more than half the stadium on their most critical night of the season. We're going to show them who
it
is the
was more
boss.
than half the stadium.
The Astros love bullying people. That is who they are as a team. That's who their fan base is.
Yeah, I mean, Neris
And
or
their
whatever his name
manager,
is.
their idiot manager who says, we're the ones hitting their guys. They've hit us double the amount of times in the past 3 years. We've
I
been
I
hit
actually
30
hate the
plus.
Astros.
We
I
have been
hate the
hit
Astros.
31 times by the Astros in the past 3 years. They've been hit 17 by us. So they make a false narrative about how we hit their players, and it's just not true.
I hate the Astros more than any other team ever. Um,
Yeah,
man, I hate the Astros. The fact that our season probably ends because of them 2 years in a
two
row.
years in a row
You
at
could
home, both
argue the last
years.
fucking, 10 years have been ended by the Astros. I mean, they've just dominated us. I hate them so much. And that was so unnecessary what he did. He took about 6 steps towards Julio. Julio initially, like, kind of is like smiling, like, what is this guy doing? And then, like, he's like, wait, this guy literally is keep walking to me. But Julio Rodriguez, absolutely awful tonight. But let's keep looking at this.
You
Julio
can't
Rodriguez
blame
is
Julio
obviously
for
pissed.
everything.
Julio Rodriguez, terrible game. Terrible. I don't know what the exact stat line was, but a couple strikeouts. And then this
Every
really
time
hurt.
he came
This
up, by the
really
way,
hurt.
every single time Julio was hitting, there was a guy on base.
Yeah. So let's give some context for those who didn't watch the game. Runners on first and third, but only because Teoscar Hernandez, a
Made a
single,
terrible ass
a
error.
single turns into a triple, and then Brash gets a walk. And then Kyle Tucker rips this into right, scores
Off the glove
one.
of Ty France.
So it hits the glove of Ty France, and then that only happens because the infield is in, and the infield would not be in if Teoscar Hernandez didn't let up the triple there. So it just shows you how baseball really just small mistakes matters. Yes, did Teoscar's man probably would have ended up scoring in a vacuum from first in the scenario, sure. But the guys would have been playing farther out. They would have not had infield in if Teo held the guy to a single there. They might even turn two there. And then the next play, if they show it, the Astros get another one, and it goes off JP's glove. So JP's glove, Ty's glove, and a dribbler through the infield in. It's tough. It really is tough.
And considering the amount of hard contact the Mariners got today that ended up being outs,
Yeah.
I swear, like it's weird. We're the unluckiest team in baseball. And that's perfect. That's exactly what I said. That's what I tweeted out tonight. I said one sentence was all I needed to describe this game. God hates the Seattle Mariners.
It's tough. It's tough.
There's no, like, I don't understand
Yeah.
how you can take a team like the Astros who cheated their way to success. They cheated their way. And then to let the Mariners season end the way it did just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Bryce Miller looked okay
No, he didn't.
until the
Matt Brush
fourth
looked
inning.
awful.
Until the
Matt Brush
fourth
shouldn't be
inning.
on the team next year.
Until the fourth inning, he looked okay.
Yeah,
But
Bryce
we only
Miller
got
should
a
go.
couple
I'm
minutes
gonna
left
say
until
Bryce
the
Miller
screener
needs to
for
go
ends.
back to Double A.
We can talk about JP Crawford though. He had what, 3 walks and a homer.
Yeah, JP
Um,
was good. JP actually wants to win. You can tell.
Julio terrible, 0 for 4. Suarez goes 1 for 2 with a couple walks. Teo terrible game, 0 for 5 and the air in the right field. Dylan Moore goes 1 for 2. Kellen goes 1 for 3 with a walk. Ty France goes 1 for 5. Kyle goes 1 for 5. Haggerty gets a hit. Mike Ford gets on base with a walk. Jose goes 0 for 2, and Rojas goes 1 for 2. So the Mariners hit the ball today. They got
The
8 hits, but you know who hit the ball more? The Astros had
Astros,
14.
14 hits in our stadium. The fans awful tonight. The
Yeah,
lineup awful. Tell
yeah.
me what the logic is. And Sam Haggerty is your DH, and Dylan Moore batting fifth. I mean, are you kidding me? What kind of a manager is Scott Service? That's a fireable offense, in my opinion. Look, I'll save the rant for tomorrow or Friday, whenever we're officially eliminated. I'll save the big rant for then because you guys don't need to see me rant right now. I'm tired. I'm not thinking straight. But there will be a rant on the way.
You should have seen this
There's
text.
just there's just a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Levi,
On
I'm
the
going to cut you off here.
text.
We have about 30 seconds left. Really, really quickly.
Yeah.
Seattle's a game and a half back of Houston, and they are 2 back of Toronto. So, in order for things to happen, that needs to happen, we need to win 3 or 4, probably 4-4. Theoretically, we could get by with 3 or 4, and Toronto needs to lose. And that's it. This recording is going to end. So, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of We Sportscast, and gotta win, gotta sweep.